Good evening. We'll call the Tree Advisory Committee to order. It's 5 p.m. Thursday, March 19th. In attendance, we have Kathy Thomas, Meg Jones, Dana Moreta, Richard Wirtz, Beth Abmeyer, and Jason Wilson, and Chip Warner. We will get to some announcements, but that'll be a little bit later. The minutes from January 15th, that meeting was canceled, so there's no minutes to approve. So we'll move on to old business. And our old business is the update on the city tree ordinance recommendations and tree care manuals. Per Jason, they have been, we approved that. It's been sent to the city, and it'll come before the city council to approve. And hopefully we can move forward in 26 with new information. Any questions? Okay. New business, we have an Arbor Day event. We're going to plant a Liberty tree on Youngs Creek Park on Saturday, April 21st, or April 25th, Saturday, April 25th at 10 a.m. And Holly, if I could get you to go announce yourself. We have an agenda and with the Parks Department and the city.
We do. Holly Johnston, Franklin Parks. In conjunction of the celebration of the semi-quincentennial of the United States of America, we're doing several different things throughout the year. And one of the things I wanted to do was plant a Liberty tree. So we are planting actually 4, and they are American elms. They're how big are they?
Should be a 2.5-inch bald and burlapped tree, probably.
And it was something B&B.
Yeah, B&B, 15 foot tall, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so we wanted a decent sized tree
You want to give us some specs on that?
to plant. Oh, they're what was it? The specs, like how big they are?
15 feet.
15 feet,
Yeah,
a 2-inch B&B, ball and burlap.
Nice sized tree.
Yeah.
Good sized tree.
We didn't want a twig. We didn't want to plant twigs, so
Good.
we wanted a decent sized tree.
What kind of elm is it? Liberty elm?
American elm.
American elm. We named it Liberty. It's American elm.
But don't they have new varieties now that are supposed to be,
They are. I don't know what, there was 2, because we're going to get them from Brehob. They had 2 different varieties. One was a frontier elm, which is an American elm, and I don't remember what the other were, but they're more resistant to Dutch elm disease.
Yeah, we did look into that first.
Yep.
And we will plant 1 at Blue Heron Park, 2 at Youngs Creek Park, 1 right as you go down the hill. That's the one we'll be planting that morning. And then 1 on the west side, closer to the pickleball courts. And then there'll be 1 in the Pocket Park that is across from the Alvin Neal building. Then the other 3 will be planted earlier that week by street and parks guys. And then we will have those marked with patriotic ribbons so that if somebody wants to drive around and see where those other trees are, they'll be able to locate them. So, the original Liberty tree was in Boston, Massachusetts, and it was planted 1664, I believe.
Correct.
And before the Revolutionary War, it became a place where people gathered to protest the British and different things like that. So it lived for about 120 years, and then the British cut it down in 1776. So, or 1775, right before, 1776. So it's just kind of a fun thing that we wanted to do. I stole it from my town in southern Indiana, and then the state asked counties and cities to plant those as part of their initiative for the semi-quincentennial. So we were already doing it. So we're excited about it. And then I talked to Richard and said, hey, hey, would the tree board like to get in on this with us? And he said, yeah. So we have a lot of things planned that day. Steve Brown will be there to play taps and America the Beautiful. We'll do a ribbon cutting. Mayor Barnett's going to speak. I'll do a little thing on what the Liberty Tree is and stands for. Richard's going to talk about his normal Arbor Day speech. Chip can speak if he wants, but I have my speech done, so if you want to do it, you can. Yeah, and then we'll do a little ceremony, you guys putting some dirt to plant the tree, and then we'll finish that off afterwards.
Do we
But-
put mulch on after we put the dirt in? So we'll do some dirt and mulch.
So you'll have that ready for us? Yep. Still looking for the pretty shovels, so I'm not sure who has those, but somebody has to have pretty shovels. If not, we're gonna have park shovels, and they're not so pretty, but I don't know that it matters.
Nope.
Put a bow on them.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm the bow maker. And then the great thing about it is, we do have a tree fund at the Johnson County Community Foundation, and it had like $1,400 in it, and this costs like $1,200. So it's paying for all of it, so we didn't have to find park money to pay for it or anything like that. So thank you to Richard for reaching out to him for that, so just worked. Does anybody have any questions?
Any questions? We will try to meet down there.
We're gonna start at 10.
Did we say a half an hour, 15 minutes?
Yeah,
early?
probably like 9:30, quarter to 10, something like that.
So hopefully everybody can be there. And if anybody would like to speak, they're more than welcome. We'll share the platform.
We can add you to the agenda. We'll have speakers and a microphone down there, so,
And in addition, there is another spring festival going on.
the Spring Vintage Fest will be all over downtown that day. They get started at 9, and they'll start loading in all their stuff at like 6:30 in the morning. So they should be loaded and started up before we're down there. We thought it would be kind of neat because there will be more people in town, and maybe we'll get some more people to draw attention to it. And then Ryan Trayers from the Daily Journal is going to be doing a story the week before too. So that'll be neat.
In the past, we had some Girl Scouts like present the colors
Oh.
and stuff. I know that Dana, your connection is kind of gone with the Girl Scouts, hasn't it? And mine is graduating this year, so
We do
she's
have,
not in there.
the Boy Scout Troop 228
Okay,
will be presenting
okay.
those colors. They do it for our 4th of July firecracker, so they're gonna do it for that too.
Okay.
So, didn't mention that. Anything else? Hope to see you there.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No questions? Thank you, Holly. Okay. Is there any other new business? Okay. Jason,
I don't really have much of anything.
things going along okay? Somebody did a great job with the weather.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, weather's improving, that's great. No more snow. Get back to normal business.
Jason does have an announcement to make. He forgot, though.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, about the email we got a day or two ago.
Oh, yes, I thought you were gonna announce that. We did get our Tree City USA status renewed.
Oh, great. We've been striving every year to keep the Tree City USA.
Yeah, I think, 19 years now.
Yeah, several years.
I just thought he should announce it because he does most of the work.
I just collect data. Make sure the report gets filled out.
Beth, one of the things, you need to keep track of anything you do that relates to the tree advisory committee time-wise, preparing for a meeting, showing up at a meeting, going to the events, because we calculate our hours, and then Jason puts all of those hours collectively, and that helps us qualify and stay in sync with the Tree City USA requirements.
Okay.
Jason, I'm just gonna mention, you are alerted, we got a letter from Jacob Ruse. He is a new property manager at Vidalia State Tree Nursery. And so he's would like to discuss and continue to work with the city. So I thought that was nice. They can continue to pick up trees. Okay, are there any public comments? Any advisory comments, committee comments? Just for information purposes, May 15th at 5 PM is our next meeting here at City Hall. Any comments down there? Okay. We will get this agenda to each of you probably next week. And if there's nothing else to come before us,
May 15th is
Oh,
a
go
Friday.
ahead.
Yeah,
Looks like
14th.
that's a Friday. Is it the 14th?
It should be the 21st.
It's usually
Is
the
it after
third,
the-
the third Thursday.
Third.
That'd be the 21st.
21st of May.
21st.
Yeah.
I might have looked at last year. Sorry. 21st of May going into the spring. If there's nothing else,